Quick disclaimer. Trading carries a high level of risk, so anything done is your responsibility. The content on this channel is for educational purposes only and are my perspective and personal opinions. Welcome back to the channel, Key Level Investments. This is your boy Tev. So this can be a video, just a very beginning video. Like if you're a very beginner and just getting into trading, what I'm gonna be doing right now is just actually carrying you straight through the process of getting into the brokerage part of it, where you're going to be executing trades from, how to understand what it is, what Forex is, what the markets are, what crypto, what all these different things are that you can be trading, what trading is entirely. And yeah, just walking you through the entire process. So the first thing I want to show you right here is the broker that I use, which is HFM Markets or HF Markets. And I've been using them now for about 5 years, roughly. Not even 5, probably 3 years, roughly. Yeah. Otherwise, I've just been trading with other stuff and things that I wouldn't really recommend right now. So this is who I use right now. When you start, you're going to go register here. You're going to carry to this page. From here, you're going to be able to just put the information that they request. And all you're going to be doing is actually providing them like your, your IDs and everything like that. Once it's confirmed, then they'll send you your confirmations and then give you access to the back end where you're going to be doing this stuff I'm going to show you right now. So you put in all this information here, and then, you know, once you finish, they probably take like 2 or 3 days before you get your account. And once you get your account, now you sign in. I'm about to sign in right now so I can show you how it looks and guide you kind of on the stuff that you can be selecting before you get in here. So down here, you're going to open a live account. If they don't give you one already, this is where you're going to be doing it from here. So you click home, you get in here, and you go to open live account. Once you go to open live account, as you can see right here, I already have this account right here open. I use the zero spread because I personally like to see tight spreads or none at all for some pairs. Although it says zero spread, your spreads will be very minimal but still have slight spreads, you know what I mean, versus the other ones that have like wider spreads and stuff like that. I just personally hate to see it, you know what I mean. So I rather risk the commissions that are being charged, which isn't that crazy for this broker, at least, you know what I mean. So select, and from you get in here, MetaTrader 5, because I'm going to be showing you exactly what we're going to be doing over here, which is to download MetaTrader, which is where you're going to be trading from, right? Yeah, cool. So you choose your currency, whether USD or Euro, and leverage wise, starting out, you can go from anywhere between 1 to 100 to 1 to 500. I wouldn't even recommend anything up so much if you're a heavy risk taker, right? Because the higher the leverage, the crazier, the more leverage you have to get into the market, you know what I mean? So your buying power is a little bit more against the dollar, right? I can explain that a little bit more, but let me get a little bit more in depth with that understanding. I understand it on a user case and basis, right, versus me knowing the technicalities of what the leverage is, because to me it's not even necessary. I just feel out things a lot of times. That's just my learning style, right? So I just jump into things and I feel it out, see what it does, see what it doesn't do, and then I know from there what I want to do with it from there, right? But if you're a person that want to understand things before you get into things, by all means look up what leverage is. You put in your nickname right here, your password that you're going to create for the account, and then from there you literally just press open and it'll open the account. So go back, or better yet, let me get back home. When you open your account now, this will be your login number right here. I'm going to copy this, and that's what I'm going to be using to sign into my account. Cool. So from here now you get to MetaTrader 5. This is where you're going to be trading from. This is the platform that you're going to trade from. Windows, Mac, whatever it is you're going to be using, you're going to download that, and then from there you're going to run the whole thing, run the whole system, press OK. It's just going to load, and once it finishes loading, then you're going to see something on your desktop like this. Me, I like to keep my stuff on the taskbar. If you don't know how to do that, you literally don't know, you go here, pin to taskbar. Mine says unpin because it's already pinned, and then I like to keep my desktop clean, so boom, clean, right? Yeah. So when you get in here now, this is where you're going to be logging in. This is how it's going to look when it pops up. Let me even just like get rid of these so you can see what it's like when you just open it, because when you just open it, it'll be blank, maybe just one right here that says something about MetaTrader, whatever. And if you don't see that, what you do is go to File, open an account, and then type in HF Markets, find your company, and it'll tell you which one to sign in onto. Where is it? Okay, so when you actually are creating the account, it'll tell you which one it is, whether or not it's global or whatever it is. More than likely it's going to be global. So you're going to choose HF Markets Global, right? So the SV one. So choose HF Markets Global. Well, no, not that, my bad. Choose HF Markets Global and then press next. And then from here, you're going to connect with an existing trading account, or open a demo account with the same broker, because if you want to, you can actually open a demo before you open the real one. But for what reason? Oh, you can't even select it here or this actually, so just continue with that. The login is the same thing that I copied here, which is the same account. How do you find it again? Here it is. We can get to the charts, but don't be so excited yet. Just relax. This is what you're gonna copy. Boom. Head over to MetaTrader and then put that in there, and the password is the password that you selected, and you're gonna go live. I don't know if this one is live 3 or live 1, but again, this is what you'll see, and you'll know whether or not to choose live 1 or live 3 or whatever. Let me click finish to see if that signs me in. So it does sign me in. Hopefully you're hearing all of that. I don't know. If you didn't, then that's fine. So this is your tab down here. These are your tabs. You don't need to care about any of this except for history. If you want to go and see the trades that you took, I like to drag this down here because this is not that relevant. I like to keep the balance probably like right there. Sounds. I like to keep. Okay. I like to keep the balance at least to see right there. So I keep trade. I keep it on trade. This right here is where you will be seeing your pairs. You choose the different pairs that you want to have in your charts and stuff like that. This is where you can add different accounts down here. Obviously you see where I have the live account here right there. So if you wanted to open another one, you'd go like right click here or right click here and then open account and do the same thing with whatever account you actually have. So funded next. Let me just type in funded. I'm just going to keep that there because my funded accounts, I'm going to keep that there. To make these bigger, you just click this button up here. These are your tabs. I mean, these are your quick function buttons. This is your time frame selections. I'll just close all of these right now to make it super simple, you know what I mean? So none of these pairs are gonna necessarily stay on the chart because HFM has its own, and you have to click here to add them. So I would say gold would be mine. So gold's trade pair is called XAU. Once you type it in, it'll pop up. You have euro and then the USDB, because that is the one that you want to choose, USDB, because that there is for the zero spread. So you right click this and you go to chart window, and obviously you have these other functions as well, but you go to chart window and this is where you're going to be trading from. This is how it looks. Obviously we want to change this up. We don't want that. I don't like how it looks. One thing that I do first of all is click this to shift it so it's not on the end right here. Shift it right here so it can stay this way, and then this one I deselect that one so that I can actually move the charts if I want to move it. But I do my analysis on TradingView, so I don't necessarily, you don't even have to care about that, but cool. So I right click the chart right here and I go to properties, and then this is where you'll be able to manipulate your colors and everything else. So on my TradingView, I have my charts looking like this, right? So more than likely, even just for simplicity's sake, you might just want to, let me just check to see if this is recording. Yep. You might just want to keep it like how I have it here so that you can follow me and it'll be intuitive when you see it being done the same way. You're just subconscious programming, you know what I mean? So the background is kind of gray. as you can see, right? Foreground, I'll just leave that black. Grid can be the same gray so that we don't confuse anything, which is silver. Cool. So the bar up, I have that as blue. Over here, what kind of blue is it again? It's like a deep blue, right? Cool. Bar down is red. Cool. Bull candle, same blue. Or let's go to that same blue. Is it? I just want to make it kind of simple. Cool, that's fair. Okay, cool. So bar up, let's just leave that black. Cool. So bar up black, just do the exact same thing that I have going on here. Bar down black, and then bear candle is red. Right, cool. And then line chart would be like the what do you call them again? Like what they call doji candles, which is like when it goes up and down equally and stops right where it started. And that's what you call that. So I just leave that black. Volumes, which would be like your trading volumes, you can leave that at like blue or maybe green, because that's where you get into. I'll just leave it at black. Bid price line, black. Ask price line. Okay, so bid, I'll have blue just to represent going up, and then ask red, just going down. Last price line, doesn't really matter. Stop levels, you can just leave it at red. And then press OK. From here it changes like that, and then immediately what I do is right click this, go to templates, save template. Let's go to documents, boom bam bam, and new folder. Let's just keep this as trading templates, boom, and just leave this as Tev red blue. All right, gotcha. All right, so now you have that. The next thing I want you to do right here is insert. How you put your indicators on the chart: you go to insert, you go to indicators, you have these, your trend, these are the ones, oscillators, whatever. But all I want you to do is use 2 moving averages. That's it. One at 6. You can leave it on simple for now. Keep this on high, and let's make them both black. So keep that like that, and then you're going to do another one. So insert, trend, moving average, 6, but this time on the low, because now they never do cross. To zoom in and zoom out, you hold down here, boom, very simple. And then to move the chart, you just hold and drag. But in order, if it's snapping back all the time, then you need to deselect this. And if it's all the way over here and you want to get it over on the chart some more, all you do is select that and it'll move. Cool. I think that's all I would want or need to show you on this for now. Okay, cool. To get into trades, this is what you would be selecting, and this is where you insert your lot size. The minimum lot size you can ever trade is 0.01, and the max is like, I think 100 or something like that, but you don't even need to go past a certain amount, you know what I mean. Cool. Yes. And then this is where you click buy or sell if you try and get in there to execute a market order right away. And then otherwise you would otherwise to set a limit is slightly different, because you can press, hold on, how do you do limits on this? I don't necessarily trade with limits anyways at all, really and truly, so that's why I never really kind of figured that out. I never did. I do it on my phone, so, but I don't trade with limits or anything like that. So moving on from there, now you have this as your option. This is how you get into the buys, and on the phone it can be the same thing, the same symbol. And yeah, that's all you need to know on this right now. Let me see if there's anything else you need to know. Not really, but this was where your history of trades will be. As you can see, because of the mentorship and everything like that, I started this with 100, and it's going to stay that way until Monday, when we officially start and open up and start trading from there to build this account to infinity. You know what I mean? Just to show the possibility and show that you can start with anything. I just started at 100 because why not? You know, and you go back to trade. Of course, you have many different things you can do on this thing. You have you have the market that you can get into to buy certain algos and different things that you can do to modify to help your trading, like maybe a lot size calculator or something. You know what I mean? You have free apps that you can get and look at if it would actually load, and if it doesn't, then that's fine. You want to press this tool just in case you download something or you have an algorithm or something like that you want to run. Say you're a programmer or you just downloaded one of the apps that are on the market. In order for it to activate, you have to select this up here. All right, cool. So here's all the things that you can literally purchase if you want. You have free ones as well, where you can, you know, look at the different types of equipment or things that you have. Like say this one here, for example. This one here is a risk to reward ratio tool, which is super cool to have. I love those, and I use them when I'm trading on desktop. But when I'm on my phone, I just know the lot size that I should be trading with and then trade with that. But there are a plethora of indicators and stuff like that you can use and download, and pages on these. See the pages up here, page 2. You trust me, it's just a lot of stuff that people program and stuff like that you can use. And you can get back to your charts down here. These are your tabs. So if I wanted to close the market, just close that. If I want to open another tab, so again, I don't need these, but let's say I was trading Euro JPY, JPYB, because that's the zero spread one, and I right click it, chart window, it'll always open up like this. You right click it, because remember we saved the template, and then load template. Oh, actually I should have stored it in here actually. So I'll store my template in there. Let me even just go and grab it real quick and then put it over there. Trading templates, tab red blue. So just drop that in there and boom. So now when I right click it, it should have been there. But anyways, more than likely I have to close it and open it back, and then it'll just populate right here. But load template, tab red blue, and then boom, it'll do that. Yeah, cool. And then what you actually want to do is go over here now and save this again, because remember we added the moving averages after. So templates, save template, and since it's here already in the templates, I can rename this, replace it, and then go back over here, and once I right click templates, here it is again now. So boom, once I do that, it'll populate the whole thing. Say you trade whatever else, Bitcoin, so BTC, USD, enter that, right click it, chart window. You're getting the hang of this, right? And these are all the different markets that you can be trading. I mean, so many different markets. So again, it opens like that, right click it, templates, tab red blue, boom, you're in there. And then from here you just do your analysis, and it's all the same, right? Cool. Yeah, and that's on the 1 hour chart. To change your time frame, here they are up here. To modify this, all you just have to do is right click it, go to customize, and then from here it opens this. For me, again, I use a certain amount of time frame, so it's not like, you know, so let me just remove all of these and then start from scratch. I use these dividers, you drag and drop, and then you populate it from there. So 1 minute for me, 1 hour for me. You can either drag it and drop it, or just select it and then press insert. Cool. 1 hour, one daily, the daily for me, and the weekly and monthly. Cool. And then it'll just keep those up here like this. So if I go to the weekly, if I select weekly, it'll show that. That's because it's populating right now. So it's just gonna load like this. Otherwise, again, I zoom in using this, right? Or if you go on the daily, it's the same, and then you move. Cool. So with this now, you can have multiple charts open actually. So like this one has the gold right here. If you want to open another gold, you just right click it, open the chart window, load your template, and then change the time frame. So it's this on the 1 minute, And in order for you to have multiple views, all you have to do is press this arrange windows as non-overlapping tiles. And once you do that, it'll open it in the amount that you have. So if I wanted a 3 chart thing and I wanted Bitcoin at the bottom here, then all I have to do is right click, templates, type red blue, it'll open up as 3. Not sure if they actually okay, cool. I just wanted to see if it'll open up as different types of templates, like how TradingView, like over here on TradingView, if you go right here and select this, you have these different type of templates. I don't see that in MetaTrader, so I guess not. Doesn't really affect me though, because I don't use this for analysis. I would only have 2 charts open if I do an analysis. So yeah, join Discord. Join the Discord. Anyways, so yeah, I would be doing my analysis over here actually, you know, and have my multiple views like this. And then this is where I do my analysis. Why? Because you have the thing that tracks in the live price. So that's an odd and hourly. If I go down to a minute right here, you can see where both of them are tracking at the same time on both screens. I prefer that so I can understand like the distance of what that 1 hour candle did in relation to a 1 minute chart, so I can kind of have an idea of what I would want to, you know, that's some later on stuff. But for now, back to the MetaTrader 5. This is exactly what you would want to be seeing on your charts. Simple as that. What else would I want to show? Cool. So what is do I want to use let me explain it real quick then, just off of the top of my knowledge. So the markets are, I'm gonna just hop in here for a quick second so you can understand and see what the thing is. This is the Discord. You get all different types of charts that we can be in, and the markets that we're going to be going over, and useful documents and stuff like that you can have access to. So there you go. And from here, that's the Discord. So the markets, it's a $7 trillion per day market, meaning very lucrative. There's a lot of money that passes. Think about how the actual markets work. It's currency exchanges, it's people buying homes and selling homes, it's people selling businesses, buying businesses, and using that wealth transfer to pass from hand to hand, exchanging. So that whole exchange costs, and when it costs and money is going into an industry or coming out of an industry, going into an economy and out of an economy, that process and progress is how you have the movement of price, which is the supply and demand of things. That's how the market moves. And that's pretty much the general thesis of what trading is. You know what I mean? Trading, you know, trading from one thing to the next. That's as simple as I can put it. You know what I mean? Let me keep this on Bitcoin so you have something to even look at also while hearing me. But yeah, and that's pretty much what the market is. So the reason why, what I'm saying is like supply and demand. The reason why this thing is moving up, because there is demand from one zone to the next zone to the next zone, and then the reason why it might sell is because there's enough demand. There's not enough demand, but there's too much supply. Therefore, the price of something pushes lower. Think of you having, make it a real world thing. Think of you having 100 Ferraris, and those are the only 100 Ferraris in the entire world. The value of those will be extremely high, versus if you have 100,000 Ferraris, the price of one will be very lower than that significant price of just one for 100 of those being built. All right, so you can understand how prices are driven. So if I say the supply of something is very limited it means that the demand is going to be way up more, versus, oh, I have this ton of supply but nobody's buying it, the price is going to go lower in order for them to sell. So that's just what's happening on a repeat basis every single day, every minute, every hour. And it's so now too, because crypto never closes, right? So every single day there's supply and demand going on, even outside of the markets itself. In real life, you go to the supermarket or something like that, you have the supply of cash for yourself, and you are demanding, your demand for something that you need is greater than your supply of cash. Not necessarily like that, but your demand for something is there, so you take the supply of cash that you have and go and get what your demand is, and then go and buy it. Now, if you're going to the supermarket to go buy milk and there's a lot of people buying milk, best believe that the price of that jug of milk is going to be raised, because there's heavy demand for it. But when you walk into the store and not a lot of people are buying milk, guaranteed that milk will be way cheaper, which is why you have sales, which is why you have, you know what I mean? Good. Very simple from that. I don't think I need to cover anything else in terms of like the beginning parts of getting into trading. I think it's very simple from there on out. And once you execute everything that I just showed you just a while ago, you'll be able to start trading pretty much. TradingView this is the platform that I use to do my analysis. And from here, after my analysis is done, then I head on over to MetaTrader 5, and this is where I execute my trades. Right? Very simply put. Yeah, very simply put, that's how I do my thing. So when you do this, if you just wanted a wider screen and you wanted to maximize that, remember, again, you press here. Simple. Cool. So from there, I think we're good to go, and you are good to go to start to get your account open. So get your account open through HFM, and then after HFM, download MetaTrader 5 so that you can execute your trades, and then sign up with TradingView. Now I'll have links in the description for all of these, and you'll be able to hopefully even get a discount over time to sign up on these things. And yeah, you should be good to go from there. You just start to watch the channel a lot. You can still be profitable just watching my YouTube videos, but it'll be cool and better for you to actually join the community where you can keep yourself accountable, and actually join a community where people are going to be profitable alongside you. You know what I mean? So that you can actually heighten the chances of you becoming profitable very faster, shorter period of time. All I'm here offering you, sorry about that, all I here offering you right now is a chance to cut that learning curve, you know what I mean? So you can reach a point way faster than you would by yourself. And a lot of it has to do with psychology, not necessarily, let me even just big this up. A lot of it has to do with psychology, not necessarily your knowledge on trading, because a lot of us know exactly how to trade, but what happens is your psychology, and you get in the way. It's always you in the way, nothing else, really and truly. Your greed, your impatience, you switching up strategies midway. You might even start to see profits, but then all of a sudden you might lose one trade, and then you jump into something else that you used to do because you see that playing out at the moment. Trust me, I've been through it all, and you don't need it. All you need to do is stay consistent with a strategy. And this isn't even a strategy that I teach you, is an understanding of how market mechanics moves. And then from there on out, you just stay and keep yourself accountable. And I'm finding the best way to keep yourself accountable is to put yourself in the room where people like you are, and then you'll be able to just do it. You know what I mean? But big up yourself, join the Discord, and watch the YouTube videos, and hopefully see you on the other side too. Big up yourself. Peace.